Woohoo! Uh, Today is December 25th, 2025. And God told me to tell you to be kind to yourself. Show yourself grace and mercy. Especially if you've been working hard all of 2025. You've been working towards your goals, reaching goals, trying to create the best life for yourself, for your family, kids maybe, friends, and pat yourself on the back, man. Go on, give yourself a hug. Something. Go on, look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself. Tell yourself you forgive yourself. And just be kind, man. Don't be so hard on yourself. This for the people that's, in the midst of getting closer to God and doing God's work. I ain't talking to the people that know it all and got all the answers and got everything figured out, because you got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that move in love. People I'm talking to. The chosen ones. We got to reparent ourselves, man. It's a healing journey, at least for me. I was on the live last night. I was talking to a guy, and he said he's on a healing journey, and I am too, man. And we had a good conversation, and I definitely appreciated that, and because a lot of us, we probably didn't grow up with, see, everybody that got kids, you became a parent for the first. There's no right or wrong way to be a parent. Who says what's right and what's wrong in anywhere in life? I mean, there's rules in place, but there's rules that's in place to keep people safe, and then there's rules in place to keep people controlled, and then everything else is just what society say should be right. You know what I'm saying? And there's no right or wrong way to be a parent, bro, but you gotta forgive other people too. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Show other people grace and mercy. And we gotta go ahead and reparent ourselves, because some people still walking around with childhood traumas. You gotta rewire that your thinking, and how you operate in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we wasn't always taught. Your parents teach you what they know, and they might not be healed. They might not be the best of people, and that's okay, man, because it's life, bro. This life thing ain't easy. This life thing is not fair. This life thing will tear you down, man. Especially if you're not willing to grow, if you're not willing to do the work to be a better person. It's just gonna get worse and worse. It's gonna go down. Like, yeah. You definitely gotta show people grace and mercy, man, because that's what God do. God shows us grace and mercy. Ask God for grace and mercy. Please. You don't wanna feel the wrath of God, man. There ain't nothing to play with right there. Ask for forgiveness. Ask for the guidance, the strength, the wisdom, the understanding, and then actually put the work in to be a better person, man. About 2026, in about a week, and don't be as hard as if you was hard on yourself in 2025. Please don't be that hard on yourself in 2026. As far as negative, on some negative emotion, and be a little bit more positive to yourself. I'm talking to that inner child. That's who I'm talking to. Be good to yourself. Set boundaries with people. Set boundaries with yourself. Good, healthy boundaries. That's what I learned. That's one thing I learned while in rehab and living in sober living houses and stuff. And it's that, boundaries is important. You got to protect your energy, man, and take care of yourself. Because ain't anybody else going to do it for you. If anything, people out here to hurt, people out here to get whatever they can from you and hurt your feelings. And say, fuck your boundaries. For real. That's how people is, man. You gotta be selfish. It's about being selfish. You gotta know when to be selfish and to be selfless, because I think it's important to be selfless as well. Because, or at least for me, because I like to give back, man. I work for God, so it ain't always about me. I give all the glory to God, man, because He deserves it. Especially for the things that He do for me. The way that He moved, the way His hand is over my life, man. Always been over my life. Always felt the hand of God over my life, man. And these are things He's teaching me. These are things that's going to help me get further and further and further. These are things that have helped me got a lot more far in life. On the spiritual level, on the internal level, man, because your inside reality reflects the outside. What happens in here, it directly, it's like a mirror, man. Like everything we see is not real. Like it's there for sure, but it's all like light, bro. It's all, we see through light, bro. Everything is waves and shit. Some people, you know what I'm talking about. Not everybody, but you know what I'm talking about, man. Some people that might go over your head, and that's okay. But I never stopped asking questions. I never stopped learning, man. 2026, we gotta read more books. We gotta learn something. We gotta learn something. Because at the end of the day, what really do you know? I don't know nothing. I don't. That's why I love learning. I love learning and, and having new experiences and doing different things, because it just builds your character, man. Some people walk around with the same character, not making no new experiences, not good ones at least, not having no new fun, just living the same old life and deteriorating. This world is designed to drain you of who you are, of your essence, man. Nah, bro, not me. You can't get me, man. Like, nah. I always knew it wasn't something right with. Like, you mean to tell me it's people that's rich out here, and these people created these lives for themselves, bro? Like, You mean all I got to do is just make the life that I want, create the life that I want. God is on the inside of us, man. God is in you. Even Jesus said that in the Bible. God, don't look up there. Don't look over there. God ain't no. I mean, God is everywhere, but God is in here. That's where God at. We can create just like how He created everything. You gotta find God and do it. Find that God in you and create and make the life you want, man. There go my feet. Yeah. I never stopped playing. I never stopped having fun, man. My inner child never left, but he definitely needs some healing. He need reparented. He need reprogrammed, man. Because the first 7 years of your life is the most important years of your life. And what goes in there during those years is makes you who you are. Other than what God put in there. And some of us, bro, we was told we wasn't. You get what I'm saying? Like some of us, we didn't have it so good. I mean, and don't nobody got it perfect. Rich, poor, anywhere in between. This ain't even about money. This is because if you rich in spirit, then the money don't mean nothing. Even if you ain't got no money, if you rich in here, then that's gold. That's money already. That's the money. You know, that's what I'm saying. You got to work on this and on the inside, which you can't see, because that's gonna give you that's got the ability to give you everything in the world. Real talk, man. That's what's gonna give you your power. That's what's gonna give you the life you deserve. What's in there? And that's what we gotta work on in 2026, the inside. Fuck working for these jobs. Fuck that. Fuck being a slave, because that's not that. And we gotta take our time back and use that time to work on what's in here, so we can create something out here, so we can create a better life out there in 2026. I never stop working, man. I'm always working on in here. I'm always willing to become a better person. I'm always willing to learn something. I'm always doing what I can to get to where I want to be, man. Even if I don't got a job or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's not, because I'm investing my time in me. That's who I mean. I don't care about making you some money. Fuck that. Because you don't give a damn about me. You're not gonna show me no grace and mercy. Ain't none of these jobs gonna show you no goddamn grace and mercy. Man, I used to work for Hardee's, right? And lately I've been seeing these posts, like, because I be on Google a lot, and I've been seeing these things. This dude it was a general manager, right? He was working fucking 70, 80 hours a week because they were so short staffed. And he was working so much, he had to go to the hospital. And he had they approved his work leave, and then still asked the motherfucker to come in. And he still went back in, but then some days he didn't, and they fired him for that, even though he was on approved work leave. These people don't give a fuck about us, bro. Even if you about to die, these jobs don't give a damn. Not a flying fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what? And now he's suing their ass for what? I think $25,000. That ain't even worth it. You might as well just chalk it up, man. But I mean, go and get your money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna need more than that, because now look at it. Now you in bad health. That's worth more than any. That's worth more than any amount of money, man. It's the whole principle, man. Because now you got a bad. Some people probably finna lose it, or maybe not. But somebody finna lose their job. Somebody finna lose their credibility. Somebody finna lose something that money can't buy over that. So it's worth it. But man, like you see what I'm saying though, like bro, they don't give a flying fuck about us, bro. Like, start your own business, man. Do something that's going, you know what I'm saying. But happy holidays. Thanks for watching.